Oh, hey. What is it? Razzle Dazzle Dorito. Thanks for coming. To be honest, I don't really this isn't a very good sketch. Or it's good for sketching, but not really for professional. Here. This is my favorite thing, is layers. Every single little stroke is called a layer, which is kind of crazy. So you can only really do this for sketches. But that's all I'm going to do right now, so... And it's completely different than all the other drawing programs. You see, I don't actually know how to draw. I've just been faking it for all these years. Oh, man. Da, 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 da. No thanks. Wait, hold up. It was weird. Never mind. What a great day. Oh, thanks. All right. Now, what do I want to pretend to draw next? If there's a circle. I probably should have had a list of weird things to do when I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna turn into Let's see. That was on. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'll kind of showcase this character that I guess that I just made a video about. That's going to be probably the next video. It's one of my characters. You see, you start with a circle, but then I don't know where to go from there. Don't mind me just starting completely. Oh man, I love this girl that I'm drawing. She's just adorable, and she's great. Okay, sure. I really shouldn't be spending this much time on sketch. Or on one part of a sketch. Thank goodness Control Z is the same though. Yeah, head shapes are weird, and this is why I kind of... You know what? There's... You know the saying, fake it till you make it? That's honestly, like, probably my motto for life. Because, like... Fun fact about me, I'm actually a drummer at my school, and so when I first started, I was just this tiny little freshman. Just this tiny little freshman girl that never talked or said anything because I was too shy. And I didn't really know anything except for hit the drum when the sheet of paper says hit the drum. And I got this reputation for being good, but that's just because I just pretended. Because I just did it with confidence. And I have the reputation of being a good drummer, even though most of the time I have no idea what I'm doing. And so pretty much all of life is like that, I've learned. Which is how... Oh, man. Which is how I can get away with turning in essays without proofreading them first. Which is a really bad idea, I know, but when you're up till 3 a.m., when you're at 3 a.m., you're not really thinking rationally. Oh boy, now I have to do the knothead. I keep forgetting the shortcuts aren't really existent. All right, sure, that works, I guess. All right, I can't believe that worked. Just the click and select thing. Ugh. I don't know. I guess using this website, this is like sketch.io. It's really not the best, but it works on the Chromebook, which I'm using to stream right now, because my other computer is old as heck. And I don't know if the stream would work. All right, here's this precious little babe. All right, the pattern on her dress is like super deliberate as to why it's off-center and you can only see part of it, even though... Whoops, I forgot it was a sketch and I can do that. And already it looks better. Alright. Now this girl, I'm gonna show you who she is, or who she was based off of. It's really as simple. Yeah, she's based off of the planet. So I created her about the time. I'm a total, something you'll learn about me if I do, like, or something you should probably know about me going in is I'm a total space nerd, and I have been for probably forever. So yeah, as soon as like the day or the day after I saw the satellite shot back pictures of Pluto, the newer ones, which was like 2-ish years ago, probably 2.5 years ago. I don't know. I was like, I want to make a character out of this, so I made a little Pluto girl in this. Oh man, I just love her. And I made up a whole story with her and all the other planets. And the moon. And pretty much every other space-related object. Because, yep, I'm a space nerd. Thanks, I really like her too. She's just like the smallest and most precious. And then here's my... Alright. And this character I'm drawing right now, yeah, she's in the same... Yeah, I guess she's in the same universe. Well, I guess technically we're all in the same universe, but... She's a lot of fun to draw. Usually, when I first started drawing her, I drew her with this, like, floppy hat, but then somehow, after the perfect drawing, I forgot how to make them look decent, so I just... Yeah. So this... This is Saturn. Saturn's really just like... I don't know. She's super nice and like cheerful and... let me think. What else about her do I know? I know everything about her, but I don't know how to describe her. She's real nice and like... Does she enjoy hula hooping? That's actually really funny. I love it. I've never thought of that before, but yeah, she totally does. She also wears these like little bracelets that I draw occasionally. Yeah, and then her rings are like a waistband on her waist or something. And then it's kind of here in her socks too. And then she also has this like this floppy hat, which I don't know. It looks like a sombrero. Whatever. But yeah, and then the bands are in her hat too. No, I really like that. She totally does enjoy. She is the person who would enjoy hula hooping. These are not proportional. Let's see. What the heck? Okay. Let's see. This is definitely not proportional. Well, this might be, but I don't know. Yeah. I'll move these up here. Let's see. All right, scribbles to try to get stuff done. I'll go with one of the boys next. Let's see. Let's go with this. Wow, I really don't know how to convey this. Let's go with Mars next. This guy. Probably one of the first, if not the first, that I developed after I thought up Pluto. Okay, let's just ignore that I did that. Oh man, I really have to stop overthinking this stuff and just draw. Oh, I can probably zoom in. Forgot that that was a possible thing. Just to make it a little bit easier on my wrist. Or not. Alright. That's a hat. Let me just... It's a beanie. Alright, just so I don't spend any more time on that. Let's see, about Mars. This is pretty easy to come up with. He's an angry boy. He has a lot of pent-up anger and stuff. And me and my friend used to be like... I remember one time my friend texted me and she was like... I don't know, I guess. We were texting and I was like... I don't know. It's like... Mars is like, I want to fight it. And then someone else, like Saturn or someone's like, Mars, you can't fight that. That's a plan. He's like, I want to fight it. So that was pretty much his personality for a good while. Eventually I made it so that there was a reason he was super angry all the time. And it was kind of... Yeah, well, in the few years I've had... The few years I've kind of had to come up with and develop these guys. He has, like, an older brother. Who's pretty much like the perfect child. And he you know, he doesn't get a lot of attention. Or didn't. I don't know, I guess. So yeah, and it was a little bit worse, kind of, because his older brother was adopted, which is... I don't know, it just kind of, like, caused a rift in between them, and he just didn't really deal with it well, I guess. So, I don't know. I mean, he does know how to fight now. Because... I don't know, just because he learned, because he wanted to learn. Give him a little band-aid. No, I won't. Alright, there's Mars Boy. And he's... Yeah, poor boy. He just needs a friend that'll... yeah, he just needs a friend. Which, I mean, I have 9 of these, or wait, I have 10 of these characters that all... Because it's the 8 planets, Pluto and the moon. So, out of all of them, he's bound to find a friend or two. I'm just looking at all these guys, like their faces especially, and I'm like, what is consistency? What does it mean to you know, have a drawing style? A constant drawing style. I mean, these are all doodles, which is my excuse. All right, what else? All right, let's draw. Oof, I just realized I've been sitting wrong this entire time. All right. All right, let's zoom in just a little. Nope. This is probably the character I've drawn the most, just because they're my favorite. Well, just because they're my favorite. The story with them, it used to be like about Pluto, but it really shifted to being about Moon. Like, yeah, just kind of naturally. I kind of stuck Moon with all of the, you know, just like crappy luck and antics and stuff like that. I don't know. They're really cool. No, they're not. Oh man, it's been so long since I've drawn these babies. I just do my super way too simple eyes right now, or from now on. The ones that are like, no, I gotta redo this. Whoops. All right. Oh, another thing. Moon lives in a freaking treehouse. That's just something I just remembered, and it's like my favorite thing. Moon lives in a treehouse in Earth's backyard. And so that's kind of how that gets tied together. I did it again. Okay, whatever. Hold on, let me just... Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm actually not really sure what everyone else's living situation is yet. But I know Moon lives in a treehouse, and that's my favorite thing, because I want to live in a treehouse. Oh, and then another thing is Earth and Venus are twins, because, you know, they're kind of like the twin planets of the solar system, or whatever you call them. I think they're called sister planets, but whatever. They're twins. And Moon was raised with them, so they're like super... Or they're really good friends. But yeah, everyone else's housing situation, yeah, I don't know. Everyone lives, like, by themselves. So I think they're just gonna have, like, a couple houses and then split between them. Maybe, like, inner planets in one house and outer planets in the other. I have no idea, though. That's something I'll have to figure out. There's 4 of these. Yeah. I think, what else? I'll draw the villain of the series, who is probably right now my favorite character to draw. I don't know. Moon used to be my favorite to draw, like, for years and years, and that's why they have the most developed story. Yeah, they go to a university. That's a funny idea. Yeah, university. Yeah, let me think. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. Hold on a sec. Alright, just need to get a drink of water. Alright, so yeah, Moon and Saturn were like my two favorites to draw. Because one, like, probably because of Moon's hair and Saturn's dress. I don't know, but they were my favorites to draw. And then recently, I don't know, Pluto's been my kind of favorite because of the hair, but probably for a while. Alright, main villain. Who is kind of like... Alright, I gotta get closer in. Yeah, okay. So, right now I'm drawing Black Hole, who has gone through many, many, many different versions. Probably the one whose character design I've changed the most throughout the years. She was originally supposed to be like she was originally supposed to be like an object of chaos whose motivation is just like, how can I cause the most like terrible thing to happen, or how can I make the weirdest or the craziest thing happen or something. How can I really like a Bill Cipher type character if you've seen Gravity Falls. But eventually, like, over the years, I've come up with a backstory for her, and she's actually, like, really, really, I don't know. I've actually come up with an entire storyline for her. Like, let me think. All right, for her, I've come up with, like, an entire storyline and plot line for how she becomes the villain. And it's all, like, before these guys are even born. And it's really, like, you start to feel for her, and it's... Or that's the hope, anyway. Yeah, so she isn't, like, chaotic for chaos's sake or whatever anymore, or just doing things because it'll mess stuff up. Right now, it's just, at this point, I think it's more of like a revenge story instead of I'm just here to screw with things. Yeah. I don't know. Usually her hair is like just slightly more long and more flowy. Just by a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. This isn't really my element to draw in. But it's the easiest to just doodle in. Right. So I guess I'm drawing her before she's all like the villain and stuff. Just because I haven't come up with her like villain outfit and villain hairstyle, villain everything. Oh, this is probably why. We're probably getting to the part where this is my favorite. She's my favorite to draw. Right, and... oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, man. I love drawing capes and stuff. Yeah, capes. Capes and cloaks and stuff like that. They're just my favorite to draw. I'm actually planning, if I go to prom, which is, I don't know if it's gonna happen. But if I do go to prom, I want to wear a cape. I just want to be like the type of person to, yeah. I don't know. Just imagine like, I don't know. Just, it's an excuse to just wear a big fancy cape and a fancy dress or outfit or whatever. Alright, whatever, feet. I probably should have made our lights longer. Oh yeah, definitely. Where the heck? Okay. Let me just shrink down just a little bit. Actually, that reminds me, when I was a freshman, I just remember there was this one person who always wore this like giant, like red hooded, like just like this hooded cape or hooded cloak, like every single day. And they were probably a senior since I never really saw them ever. But I thought it was just like the coolest thing. Black Hole, I just love her. Like, yeah. I mean, like, well, I love her before she starts, like, becoming before she's the antagonist and, like, starts going crazy and stuff. But yeah, Crazy OCs are the best. I have this other OC who, after I decided that Black Hole was, in fact, not evil for the sake of evil, I made one who just kind of messes stuff up. And I gave her a cape too, because I don't know. I didn't mean to make her a character. I was just sitting in driver's ed one day and started doodling, and there she was. Oh man, I also gave her. I guess I'll try her next. Alright. I haven't drawn her. I know I said that, like, everyone else had been one of my favorite characters to draw at some point, but I don't know. I guess at one point most of them were, which is how they become more developed, because I start thinking about them more. I don't know. Alright, here's... She's not based off of a space whatever. Alright, I've committed to this. How do I... Alright, that's supposed to be snapping. That is clearly not. Oh no. I don't know, I guess I'll just draw a fist. Whatever. Oh, finger guns. Yeah, I love drawing those. I forgot about it. Or not finger guns. Hold up, in a second, you'll see. I thought they were something else. I thought they were peace sign. Eh. That's better than my attempt at snapping was. Oh, I almost... hold on. Yeah, I gave her a cape too. Yeah, I just gave her a cape. This is what happens if you just doodle and a character pops out. You just give them all the stuff you like to draw. Well, her outfit, technically. I just drew this because no one else I draw wears, like, shorts and a tank top. So I guess I should probably start talking about her and her story, I guess. Basically, she can go into any dimension she wants. Okay, sure, those are knees. Whatever. Yeah, she can go into any dimension she wants. Where any... I don't know. If you've heard of the multiverse theory, that's kind of like what she, I guess, or her world, or her worlds, or whatever is based off of. Basically, it's, the theory that there's a universe where pretty much anything happens. So, like, there's a universe where, I don't know, like, every choice leads to a different universe. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but basically, there's a universe where, I don't know, the choice between cereal or pancakes. There's a universe where you had cereal, and there's a universe where you had pancakes. And basically, it's that for everything. So she goes around traveling, and that can change a lot of things, but she goes around traveling kind of as a tourist and sees what happens. but she also just goes into universes to completely mess with them and see how long it takes before their entire world falls apart. Basically. So yeah, she's my little agent of chaos. I gave her a little floaty top hat too, because I felt like drawing a little floaty top hat the day I gave that to her. And her name has gone through so many different changes. Like, I think first it might have been like Alexa or Alexis or something. And then I changed it to Jenny. And then I think I gave her a last name. I think I gave her a last name like Brookside or something, which is just me watching a chocolate commercial late at night, and I'm like, that would make a good last name for her. But yeah, she was like Alexis Brookside, and then she was Jenny Brookside, and then I made her Zoe. So yeah, that's her name right now, is Zoe. And her last name I decided is Fiasco. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of... I just remembered about that word and thought it was kind of fitting, so that's her name now, Zoe Fiasco. Oh, and everything else. There's another thing. She has, in every universe she goes to, she takes a little souvenir. So she kind of like has a collection of things she has a collection of things she has from other universes that remind her kind of like, you know, just kind of like what went down. I guess. I don't know. So I'm thinking like her cape is where that happened, and a thing that might happen is that might be Black Hole's cape. Because why not, I guess. So yeah, she might have gotten that cape from Black Hole and like whatever. I originally had it so that her top hat was her dad's, but I doubt that's true anymore. It's probably just another souvenir. Yeah, that's just another souvenir. And then what else? Oh, and then another thing is, I feel like someday I want to write a book about her and one of the adventures she has where, I don't know. Basically, it ends with the boy, the narrator boy. I don't know. It's kind of like one of those like cheesy, stupid romance books or whatever. And then she just kind of like uses those stereotypes and whatever and just kind of plays him from beginning to end. And then somewhere near the climax of the book, she like, or not, I don't know. At some point she spills the beans and tells him what she is or who she is or what she can do. Yeah, and then at the end, like at the climax at the end, she reveals that like she completely played him and used all of his, like, all the cheesiness and whatever to just kind of like screw with him. And so she, at the very end, she like turns him in. She's like, oh, I could use a new pair of shoes actually. And so she turns him into a pair of shoes that she wears. Yeah. The only reason I haven't, and like with these guys, I'm planning on making, honestly with these guys, I call them the Solar Squad. I don't know, but the reason I haven't done anything with them, or I don't know, my absolute dream for them is for them to be a TV show. That's kind of out of the question, I guess, because I have no idea where I would even start with that. So, I don't know. That's just kind of like a stupid dream I have. But no, one day I'm going to make these guys into a webcomic or something. And just tell their story. But with her, I want to write a book or something. And the reason I haven't done that is because freaking school is stupid and you have to do way too much unnecessary work. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm just busy with like homework and all that stuff. And so I don't have the time to do anything with this. Which is kind of why it's also why I haven't been like uploading to YouTube regularly. I'm hoping I can start doing more videos now and stuff. But yeah, just yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, I can't really switch to homeschool or drop out or anything because it's which I have considered, but it's kind of like the middle of my last semester of senior year, so it's just a little bit too late to do that. I don't know. Yeah. And so, I mean, if I dropped out now and did this, I'm pretty sure I could probably make a living out of it or something. I would find a way to make a living out of it. Which is, I don't know. But, I only have, 3 more months to go. And then homeschool, I don't know. I'm basically doing that. The only real class that I'm having any problems with is one that I'm taking online. I don't know. Chances are in a few months I'll be starting to do this, so just gotta wait those few months. Just gotta wait. I don't know. It's probably good that I haven't considered starting these until now because, oh man, especially with Solar Squad, when I first started, they were there was basically no story. They were really, I don't know. They just weren't really developed. And so now through the years, I've made them I've given them a better story. I don't know. Their personalities have changed. Like I said in the beginning, Mars was just angry for the sake of, he just wanted to fight everything. But now there's a reason. And also with Black Hole, instead of her just being a villain just to be chaotic, she has a backstory and she's been hurt in the past. And yeah, all her designs have also changed. Well, not exactly. I don't know, I can't think of any example. But Nah. But the good news is I've stopped having trouble or having as much trouble in my online class, so which basically means it's the only class I ever have homework in, so it basically means I'll be able to do stuff now. Let me move you over. Oh, I guess I could go over ages or something. Alright. That's something I could talk about. Let's see. Moon and Saturn. I'm pretty sure they're 17. I don't know. They're like 17, maybe 18. Let me see. Mars, he's, I think 15. Like 15. Like maybe late 14, early 16, but 15-ish. Pluto. It used to be like 12, but I'm pretty sure it's like 14. But she's still the baby of the group. I don't know, black hole. Probably like early 20s. Just kind of like, well, I guess right here she's in her early 20s and like her, but then her appearance kind of stays the same, so I don't know. After her story, I don't know how old she would be. I'm too lazy to do the math, but maybe like 30 to 40. Geez, I did not realize she would be that old. I don't know. She's in the generation before, though, so. And then Zoe, I think, is 17. Or she chooses to appear 17. She's definitely way older. Oh man, and another reason. I just did something that I thought was going to be good for my art, and it turned out to be really bad. I just, for a long time, probably like 6 months to a year or something, probably longer, I just spent all my time like trying to develop my style, and so I would basically draw in every single style that wasn't my own. And so basically, I don't know, I just kind of forgot how to do anything on my own or at all, or like get it all mixed up. So I wasn't really drawing any of my art, and I'm still kind of trying to recover from that, which is a little bit frustrating, but I mean, it's good to like draw in other people's styles, like to experiment or do like the 20 style challenge or whatever. Like that stuff's good and fun. What else? Or I don't know, just and experimenting with your style is good, but if it's like getting in the way of you just drawing for the sake of it, I guess. And like finding your style, that should be kind of like at the back of your thoughts instead of like the front of your thoughts, like I thought.
I should probably explain or start explaining that who this is. I guess this is Venus. I don't know. She's a real smart girl. She's real pretty. I don't know. She's had to deal with her twin brother like her whole life, so it's not really a lot of fun. Now, he can be a little bit stupid sometimes, but
This is kind of interesting, I think. You can kind of tell, like, or you can definitely tell, like, if you just came in, you can probably just tell where I started the stream and where I just finished. What the heck? Okay, that was weird. These guys just disappeared, but whatever. You can probably tell that these are just like the first practice sketches. And then I went from left to right. I don't know. I guess that's just what happens. Like, I guess I just started to get more comfortable with it. Alright, this is weird. I just want to move everyone over, like, a couple characters. Whoops. I am still not used to these controls. That was weird. Problem is, I'm used to it being control, like, is it like control minus is zoom out and control plus is zoom in, like on Photoshop on the computer I do like edits on and stuff. But here it's get rid of the thing you're looking at. Luckily, it's not get rid of forever. Never mind. Just let me just take this pigeon and move it up. Oh, I could probably hold on. That was weird. I don't know why the music just stopped playing. All right, there we go. Out of all of these, I honestly don't know how Black Hole turned out that good. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll have to end the stream soon. I don't know. And just like get myself some dinner. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Well, precisely. Yeah. I just basically just rambled about my characters and for however long this has been. But yeah, I liked it. I think I'll do this again. I don't know exactly when. Or I don't know exactly when I'll have the time. Because, like, right now it's like the Saturday after spring break. Like, right after. So, or the Saturday of the spring break. So, there's absolutely nothing anyone's doing. I don't know. I'll have to. I'll probably make just like a. Next time I do this, I'll probably just make like a short little video or something that says, hey, by the way, I'm probably streaming like tomorrow or like in a week. Not, I wouldn't make one a week early. I'll probably make one and then take it down after the stream. Just a little video to say, hey, streaming. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Yeah, I had a lot of fun and I hope you had fun too. So, I guess see you in the next live stream and I'll have the next video up sometime soon. Soonish. Yeah. So again, thanks for watching. I've said that about a billion times, but yeah. Thanks. Bye. Just give me a second to figure out how to end this.